Hey everyone, this is Terry Phillips here. I am going to share with you how I use Nearpod. There are lots of ways that you can use Nearpod. Lessons, in particular, is generally how um, educators and other people who like Nearpod use Nearpod. But what I've decided to do, what I have been doing with Nearpod since with distant learning, I've been using Nearpod as a workbook and short projects. And I'm just going to share with you, this video is just all about sharing. I'm just going to share with you a couple of ways that I have used Nearpod, and maybe there are some ideas that you may have. So if there's some ideas that you have on how you use Nearpod, I would love to hear them. You can share them in the comments below. So let's get into the video. So I'm going to go to my account. And those of you that don't have a Nearpod account, this is a paid account that I have that I'm using, but there are also a free account that you can use with limited usage. But I'm using my paid account. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and log in and show you, share with you some of the ways that I have used Nearpod. So I place a lot of my work in folders. And so, as you can see, I have all the different folders here, but I call this uh, a workbook for my purposes. But anyway, so you go ahead and I have several here. I have engineering workbook, holiday coding, game. This is where it's just a little book I made with different gaming gaming lesson, but the children had to put their particular game in that particular um, booklet, coding workbook with Code Spark, keyboarding workbook, and just fun keyboarding activities and some short questions. This one I like. There were career sites. These are I had two websites that I created, and I basically put them together so they could be kind of streamlined. Because with distance learning, everything's just kind of all over the place. I just was trying to figure out a way to get that going. Web tools, my favorite web tools, create a poster and learning images workbooks. So I think I'd like for you guys to take a look at this one. This is our when we have our engineering section in our class, we have an engineering workbook that the students work on outside the lesson. So it's like they have the lesson about engineering, but then when I want them to use some sort of hands-on activity, this is where I use Nearpod to create the hands-on. So I'm going to open that up for you, and we're going to go to the preview part so you guys can just kind of see what we're doing. Move this out of the way here. You don't need to see that. But anyway, so you go to preview, and these are just some easy activities where you're engineering something, engineering a house. We have when we talk about 3D, and then there's a website here that the students are able to create something using the blocks in 3D. They can build. We have our Minecraft blocks as well where they can build. We also have with the engineering, we talk about electrical engineering. So we have an activity where they can use that. And we have design code. They're designing their coding easy. And that's it. Now, this is don't think of this as a lesson. This is an actual, I call it a workbook because that's all they're doing. They're practicing the different skills that I have there for them. All right, so let's take a look at another book I have here. I'm going to put this over here. Let's see. I like this one. This is where we were learning. Well, we had a couple, but I like this one because we were learning how to create our own game. And so um, I'll kind of show you what we did with this one. We'll just get rid of this. All right, so here we previewed it, asked a couple of questions first, want to get some feedback. because this is where we were learning how to create our own game. And then with this, I wanted to show the students how to use Padlet, because this is where they were saving their games to. They were saving it at the Padlet. So I had the Padlet video there for them, so they know exactly how to share the game. And then there's some more, like, just little guiding questions there. And then they created the game. And then after they created the game, then they put the game on here, so that I had one place where I could see. So uh, I thought it was pretty successful. But anyway, so that was another way that I used a Nearpod as a workbook, is gaming, where they actually put their work into this one area. And then we had keyboarding. Uh, let's see, this one with the two websites, that's pretty standard. Just saved it using the links. And this one was really, really fun. I used a this as a way. We created a poster, but it was kind of like the same format. I had a video about how to create a poster, the web tool to create the poster, and then the students had to actually make the poster. And that's all that was in this workbook, their posters and their posting. And the same thing with this one, we were learning how to cite images. I'll share this real quick. How to cite images. If I can get down here. Um, really wanted to go to preview. Let's see if I can get there. I wanted to show you this real quick. And here is a general explanation on how to cite images. I had some guiding questions about citing images. What do you do and don't do? Just to kind of make sure I was checking for understanding, make sure that they understood, because it was sort of lecture style a little bit. Then here I presented a web tool. I think Flickr and a couple other sites that allowed the students to get images, and then more little questions about the particular site. Oh, here's one on Splash. That's one. And all they were doing was getting images, and I showed them how to create their own folder to put the images in. And that was basically it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. This video was just a share video about how to create um, how to use Nearpod as a workbook as opposed to a lesson. And so I hope this was helpful. And if it was, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And you guys have a great day. Take care, everyone.